spent a lot of time this week browsing Facebook Marketplace and I found some really cool pieces that I wanted to share with you today. So let's get started. First, and the biggest, most expensive piece, this marble top table. It was listed for $25 and I found a very similar one. I'm not sure if it's the exact same one, but I found a very similar one on Wayfair. So I think I got a really good deal out of this for $25. And that little table is going to go in our office / guest bedroom makeover. So hopefully I'll have all the pieces sourced soon so that I can get started on that. Make sure that you are subscribed though so that you can see it when it does come out, and then you follow me on Instagram for updates. And the next piece is this cute little bench or little stool. It's so precious and definitely like antique or just very old. It has a couple of like scuff marks here and there, but I really liked it. And it also has this stain here at the front. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to try to sand it down or maybe just try to sand down the top and restain it. My mom mentioned that there's a way to get water stains out, and that's what this looks like. So I'm going to do some research to see if I can find if there's a better way to do that. But otherwise, I'll have to sand it down and restain it. Hopefully I get the same color right because I actually really like this deep color. It looks so pretty. And the little stool was listed for $5, but when I went to pick it up, the guy said I could have it for free, which was really sweet. I think it was because he had just bought a new house and the previous owners had left the little stool, so he just wanted to get rid of it, but he didn't want to throw it away, so I got a little stool for free, so that's a win-win. Then this next one I also got for free, some floral bouquets. So they're just dried florals. I saw them listed for free and I was like, why did nobody take them? I thought that they were really cute and I think it would be perfect for the fall. So I'm thinking I might leave one of them tied up and maybe like hang it somewhere. I thought it would be really pretty. I've seen a couple of pictures on Pinterest or on Instagram and I think it looks so pretty to just have like a little bouquet of dried florals hanging. But if not, I thought that they were both such pretty colors that I could probably put them in a little vase for the fall. But yeah, they were completely free, which I thought was really great because they're definitely not free at Hobby Lobby. And I think A Floral also has dried florals and they're like $20+ per little bouquet, so for free, pretty good. The next thing I picked up were these cute little baskets. So I've been gravitating a lot towards this like darker color. I don't know if you've seen my little office nook. There's a lot of that color happening with like the vases and frames and the little basket, and I just thought that these were so cute and I bought them for $5 for both, which is crazy because I've seen similar ones on Amazon, not the same color but just the same like style, and they're much more expensive than $5. So it was a really great find and I think I'm probably going to put it in my little office nook. Otherwise, maybe I'll save it for our little office / guest bedroom makeover as a little decor piece there. But for now, I'm going to have it up here because they're just too cute and they match the aesthetic so well. Then the last piece, well, it was actually two of them, some wooden stools. This is the original color. It's like a very orangey color and the lady was trying to sand them down, so she had already started on them. The color underneath is really pretty, so I think I might try to continue that and try to sand it down. I'm also going to try the easy off oven cleaner on one of them. I've seen that hack everywhere on Instagram and Pinterest and I've never tried it for myself, so I think it's worth a shot and see how it turns out. Maybe I could try it on one of them and then sand the other one, that way we have a comparison. If that fails, I might just paint them black. I really love how the stool turned out in our bathroom that I painted completely black, so that could also be a look. And I haven't decided yet where I'm going to put them. I think the listing said that they were 18 inches tall and they are like 21 inches tall. Like they're way bigger than I anticipated, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with them yet. I might split them up and maybe use them as like little accent tables around the apartment. Otherwise, I'm thinking maybe I could put them in our living room as additional seating. I haven't decided yet, but either way, I thought that they would be a cool DIY project and test out different methods on, so we'll see how they turn out. Hopefully they turn out good. I also just wanted to share a couple of quick Facebook Marketplace tips with you all. So number one, check regularly. Most people post items in the evening or on weekends since that's when they're off work, but I'm constantly checking every day throughout the day. I'm not saying that you need to be like addicted to your phone the entire time, but you know, like maybe once in the morning, once in the afternoon, like whenever you have some free time, especially if you're looking for something specific. Tip number two is to expand your search. So originally I always had my radius at 10 10 miles when we first moved in, but I've recently expanded it even more and I found so many more things. So definitely try to expand your radius. It is a little bit more of a drive, but I do think it's worth it, especially if there's specific pieces that you're looking for or things that you haven't had much luck finding closer to you. It might be worth your time to look a little bit further out and make the drive, but at least it's a piece that you've been wanting. Tip number 3, don't be afraid to ask if they'll lower their price, but be careful when you do that. What I mean is, if it's an item that you know is in high demand, a really great couch or a brand name item, those things tend to go quickly, so you just want to be the first one. You don't want to really waste your time like trying to bargain or anything like that. You just want to buy it. But if you see something that has been listed for a week or a couple of days and you still want it, that means that there's probably less competition. It's worth asking the seller if they're willing to go any lower. So for example, the 2 stools, they had been listed for a while, so I asked if instead of 25 they would go lower, and they said yes, so I paid $20 for both of them. Tip number 4 is to save a lot of things. If you see something that you like, save it. Even if you don't have any plans to purchase it, save it for a later date, because the algorithm does get a little bit better at picking up what you're interested in. So at the beginning, I would get garbage. And as the Facebook algorithm started to get to know my likes a little bit more and I saved a ton of stuff, now it knows like, okay, she kind of likes antique, vintage kind of things. She likes wood, she likes that kind of stuff. So it definitely shows me much more of that than some of the more modern pieces that I was getting before. So save, 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 save. It's also good because not everything sells right away. So if you have a couple of items saved that maybe you weren't crazy about, maybe you could check back a week later, and if it's still available, maybe they're willing, like I said before, to lower the price for you. So just something to consider. And number 5 is your search terms. So most of the time I'm not looking for specific pieces, I'm just kind of browsing. But even if I am just browsing, I'm looking for specific terms. So usually of materials or pieces that I like. So for example, wicker. You all know I'm a little bit addicted to wicker and baskets at this point, so that's a great search term. So if I hadn't been searching that constantly and saving pieces like that, I probably wouldn't have found these cute little boxes. Same thing for other materials. So I look up wood, rattan, if there's gold or brass pieces that I'd be interested in, maybe even marble. I don't have a ton, but I have been kind of into the marble look lately, so that's another word that I've been searching up. And then of course you can look for specific terms for pieces that you are looking for. So if you're looking for like an accent table or a console table, etc. And also don't limit your search terms too much. So for example, if you're looking for a console table, don't just search console table, try entryway table, accent table, sideboard. Use as many terms as you can, because people don't always list it the way that you would think it would be listed. So it could have a very generic word like table and it's a beautiful console table that maybe you wouldn't have seen if you had specifically searched for only console tables. But yeah, those are some of my Facebook Marketplace tips. If you shop on Facebook Marketplace a lot and you have your own tips, leave them in the comments below so we can all help each other out. But that's it, some really great pieces this week, and I am sure I will find more in the future. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye!